Good evening, folks. How are we doing tonight? Good to see you on this wonderful Thursday evening. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Hope you're getting ready for Friday, planning to finish out the week strong. So, anyway, if you are coming to me live, I would love it if you'd give me a hashtag live down here. And if you come and replay, please give me a hashtag replay and let me know where you're coming from. I always like to see where folks are coming from. It's kind of neat when you see somebody's across the country or across the world and they're catching you. All right. And of course, any questions, drop them in the chat. And if you are not catching us over on YouTube or haven't checked us out on YouTube, please, by all means, do that at Smiling Stew, and you'll find that at YouTube. And if you're seeing us anywhere but the Home Business Freedom group here on Facebook, come on in and join us in the group. You can just go to Home Business Freedom, just search for that in the groups, and you'll find us. Or you can go over to the link that I set up right over here, smilingstew.com and /group. That's smilingstew.com/group. Now, folks, I am a freedom crusader. My name is Smiling Stew, and this is Home Business Freedom. I give people the knowledge and tools to build freedom by working from home. And tonight, I want to talk to you about something that we actually were talking about in my mastermind this morning, and it really is something that we need to think about. Do you have a long-term plan? Many of us, many folks out there don't have any kind of a plan past next week. Some even not past tomorrow. And it's really important that we start thinking about this and actually making some things happen for ourselves. So you got to set some goals in life. And, you can set short-term goals, which are just, like a year or a week or a month, 6 months, shorter term stuff, or you can actually set long-term goals. And the problem with short-term goals is they're just going to get you through the year. They're not really going to focus on where you want your life to be down the road. And so it's very important that you think ahead for that, because you can't get someplace that you haven't already planned to go. And so if you don't make a plan now that takes you out 5 years or 10 years, you're going to find that 5 years has gone by or that 10 years has gone by, and you really won't have accomplished anything. So let's talk about that for a second. Now, short-term goals, and the main thing is you don't want to end up just wishing and hoping, okay? Because wishing and hoping is not going to get you there. You want to think in terms of, hope. Hope is not a strategy. It's not going to get you someplace. So anyway, it's important to focus on the short-term goals, but you need the long-term goals in order to know what short-term goals you should be focusing on. And the nice thing about the short-term goals is it gives you some incremental successes as you're going along. So it gives you some things to celebrate as you're happening. Like today, I celebrated day 90 in my health challenge, and I'm celebrating that. I'm really happy about it. It's 3 months. So that's a goal. Okay. Well, my goal goes beyond 90 days. So I'll be celebrating every 30 as long as I keep going. So very important to think in terms that way. So anyway, the other thing I want you to think in terms of is in giving it yourself a long-term goal. It just sets something for you to focus on. If you don't have them, you just aren't going to get there. And so I got some things put together for you today. I actually had a friend that I was discussing this with, and he shared a YouTube video for me. And I want to show you that real quick. I'm not going to show you the video, but I'm going to show you the video I'm talking about. And then I'm going to drop a link for this in the chat for you so you can go check it out. But it's from Jim Rohn in Millionaire Mindset, and it's on goal setting for wealth creation and with big subtitle to learn English. Okay, I'm not sure about that part, but anyway, it's all about how to set up your goals so that you can focus on those longer goals and get out where you need to be. So I'm going to share that with you in the chat, so you'll have that. In fact, let me see if I can just go ahead and do that for you here real fast. Copy that, and we'll go over here. And I think we're going to have to do a quick refresh if we're going to do that. There, it's got us going right there. So I'm just going to go right into the comments here and drop that right here for you. And there should be coming up anytime. All right. So, folks, anyway, yeah, you go and take a look at that, and that'll give you some good ideas. It talks about how to sit down and actually plan out your goals. Take an afternoon and do this. It's an afternoon out of your life, really just a couple hours. But if you go through this process, it's really going to give you an idea of where you're trying to go, and it'll help you quite a bit towards being able to set those short-term goals so that they're going to help you to achieve the longer-term goals. And that way you're actually going to get where you're trying to go, because you need to know where you're going. You need a map. You need a destination, and you need a map to get there. And that's the way to do it. You set the destination, and you figure out the stops along the road that are going to get you there. So anyway, once you see your goals, you need to think about this. And this is what came up in the mastermind this morning that just really made me stop and think. And I thought I'd go ahead and share that with you. Looks like we got a comment here from one of our watchers. Let's see who we've got today. All righty. Well, never mind. That's a comment from me dropping the link in there for you. So we won't worry about that comment. So anyway, what kind of person? It's basically, you want to think about what kind of person are you going to have to become in order to achieve these goals? Because once you see the goal, it's going to change who you are and who you need to become. Rather than just frivolously wasting years away, you're going to have someplace you're trying to go. You're going to have a point on the map you're trying to get to, and you're going to start following that map to get you there, because you now see the goal you're looking to achieve. And that's something so few of us have done. And I've looked out 5 years, but I haven't gone 10. So it's something I'm going to go through this process myself again and set up some fresh goals. So anyway, then once you figure out what kind of person you're going to have to be, are you willing to do what it takes to become that person? So figure out who you need to be to get to that place, and figure out what you need to do to become that person in that place. So anyway, the thing is, if you're not willing to make those changes, then you need to either need to do something to grow and to make those changes, or you need to lower what you want, because you're not going to get there. So anyway, folks, that's food for thought tonight. Think about, are you willing to do what it takes to become that person that it's going to take for you to get where you want to be? So folks, that's what I got for you tonight. Oh, almost forgot the mentoring program that I talked about last night. Got a couple more folks that are getting lined up for that. I'm probably down to, by the time I talk to people on Saturday, and I've got another appointment next week. So by the time I talk to those folks, we're only going to have a couple spots left. So if you're interested, you need to get a hold of me right away. Anyway, as I said, it's going to be a mentoring program to help people get into affiliate marketing. I'm going to show you how to do it in the absolute most cost-effective way, so that you're not spending a bunch of money on tools that you don't need and big programs that you don't need and that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you how to do it very inexpensively. So anyway, that's going to be an affiliate marketing mentoring group, and we're going to be doing that on Tuesday nights, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. We're going to do a Zoom meeting and be able to go over things. We'll be able to answer questions and do all of that. But it's going to start on 10/10 on Tuesday, 10/10. So if you're interested in that, you need to get with me right away. And you can do that one of two ways. You can either drop me a comment below, or actually one of three ways. Drop me a comment below, or drop me a message, a direct message on Messenger, or you can go over to smilingstew.com/schedule, and you'll be able to schedule a time for yourself and get set up that way. So it's just a calendar. You pick a date, you pick a time, and it'll set you up and give you a confirmation on that. And from there, we can just go ahead and work on seeing whether or not, first of all, main thing is I'm not taking everybody. I want to see whether or not you're going to be the right fit for the group. So, definitely if you're interested, jump in the schedule or send me a message and we'll set up a time to chat. All right, folks, have a great night. Remember, smile at everyone you see. Again, I'm celebrating today, so I'm smiling. Folks, smile at everyone you see. It's going to improve their day. It's going to improve yours too, folks. Have a wonderful evening. Take care now.